Welcome in, guys. Sorry I started a little bit late and got caught up, but this one is, I'm going to run through this blind one more time because it, like I said, I really don't think that this one got started on time. I misscheduled this one. I scheduled it for 6 o'clock when it should have been for 7 o'clock. So we're going to run through this again. We're going to see what comes out. So we'll put that back over there to 4. That's 2. That's 3, and that's 1. So we're going to run through this blind one more time. Like I said, I think I misscheduled this. I meant to schedule this for 7 o'clock, and I actually scheduled it for 6 o'clock during the app, and I had a lot of problems with TikTok Studio, so we're going to run through this blind one more time. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. All right. Give me a minute while I reset up this blind and we'll run through it one more time. Like I said, I apologize. I think I scheduled this for 6 o'clock and it probably should have been my normal time slot of 7 o'clock. So we're just going to run through the blind one more time. I'm doing half ounce samples in each one of these glasses. So just giving me a little bit of a taste. So I know what it tastes like. I'll run through the bottles once I get everything poured up and everything else like that. So we'll run through what's going to be in this blind. Let's do some half ounce samples here. Okay, have everything poured up. So what we're doing tonight for the blind, doing for the Whiskey Wednesday, we are doing blind flight. This one is maple finished. This is part of my Sweet Summer Finishing series. So this one is going to be all maple finished bourbons. I got Widow Jane Decadence in here. I've got Knob Creek smoked maple. I have Penelope Havana, and I have Short Barrel Sapsquatch. So all of them are different varieties of maple and stuff like that, but they're all finished in maple barrels. So we're just going to go ahead and do a blind on this and find out which one ranks up in the top. I do apologize if I misscheduled this. Like I said, I normally schedule these for 7 o'clock, and I think my scheduling got messed up, and it ended up being for 6 o'clock. So if you were looking for this to start at 7 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and run through it again just to make sure that we get everything taken care of for everybody that tuned in for my lives. Okay, so We're going to go ahead and spin this around. We have these all poured up, half-ounce samples of each. And this is just a ranking, finding out which one of these actually come out on top. I'm trying to finish my series. Next week will be sherry finishes, part of my sweet summer finishing series, to get through all of them. Next week's going to probably be cigar blend. So yeah, I think I need to do cigar blend and then I'll do sherry. But we got these all mixed up. Once again, this is a maple finish series blind. So Widow Jane Decadence, Knob Creek Smoked Maple, Penelope Havana, and Short Barrel Sapsquatch. So we're going to go ahead and go through these and see which one of these comes out on top. Thank y'all for joining tonight. Like I said, I apologize for a little bit of mix up on the schedule, but we're going to go ahead and get through this with this blind again. So starting off, I'm going to go around clockwise, starting off with the first one. It smells like pancake syrup. I think this one might be the smoked maple. Yeah, that's 100% smoked maple. Ooh. That one's a straight sugar bomb. If you've never had this bottle, this Knob Creek smoked maple, it's just drinking straight pancake syrup. Some people like that type of thing. I'd rather taste my bourbon rather than taste a whole lot of sweetness. So that one's really, really sweet. Okay. Not a whole lot of maple coming through on this one. Yeah, that one's really good. It's really balanced. Not overpowering. I like that one a lot. Still has a hint of sweetness there, but it's not overpowering. This first one that I tried was just straight maple syrup, and I really didn't like that. Going in for the third glass. Getting a lot of sweetness up in the nose on this one. Not so much sweetness on the palate on that one. So I'd say this one, glass number 2 was sweeter than glass number 3. Glass number 1 was just a sugar bomb. So we'll go in for the final glass. Glass 3 and 4 are really well balanced. They're not overpoweringly sweet. You can still taste the bourbon coming through. You still taste the backbone. Glass number 1 is just, matter of fact, glass number 1 is going to be in last place for me. I'm pretty sure that one's a Knob Creek smoked maple. It's just not appetizing. It's just a sugar bomb, and if I want to drink straight pancake syrup, I'll just go to my pantry and grab pancake syrup. But I'm not a big fan of that in my bourbon or my whiskey. So it's going to be down to these 3. One's a little bit sweeter than these 2. I'm going to go, this being in last place, the glass number 1 being in last place. Glass number 3, I'm going to go with that one in first place. I'm going to go with glass number 2 in second place. And then glass number 4 in third place, I'm sorry. And then obviously glass number 2 that I drank, glass number 1 that I drank, that one was going to be in last place no matter what. Too much sugar. So let's see who won this. Okay, we'll start off with glass number 4. In fourth place, I'm sorry. And that one's going to be in the Knob Creek Maple. Yeah, this one's last place. This is a gimmick product to me. It's 80 proof. No, it's 90 proof. I'm sorry. It's 90 proof. It's a gimmick product. If you like a whole lot of sweetness, it might make a good cocktail, but to me, it's not something you would sip on neat at all. So that's going to be in last place. We're going, so move that one out of the way. We're going to third place. Third place is going to be the Widow Jane Decadence. When I ran through this the first time, I think this one actually won, but it came in third place. I think it's a pretty good blend, and it's pretty balanced and stuff like that. The Knob Creek Smoked Maple is not good. I mean, let's be honest. It's a gimmick product. To me, it's something that somebody said I needed to try and stuff like that. So I bought a bottle of it just to try it. It's kind of, to me, like I have a Rebel back here that's a root beer. Rebel root beer. It's kind of one of those gimmick products to me. So anyway, Widow Jane's going to come in third place. Move this out of the way so that we can set up the podium. So Widow Jane's in third place. Let's see what's in second place. Second place is going to be Penelope Havana. A lot of people hunt this bottle. I love this bottle. I actually have several backup bottles of this just because I like this bottle. It's an easy sipper. It's pretty balanced. It's real sweet and everything else like that. So tonight's winner in this blind is going to be Short Barrel Sap Squatch. When I opened this bottle first, I did not like it. It needed to open up. So if you bought this bottle, tell me what you think of it, because it had to open up for me in order to be good. It was pretty flat whenever I first opened it up. Now it seems to have a little bit more. Oh, that was your pick? Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one, Roy. I mean, the Short Barrel makes some fantastic products. I love the After Swarm. I love the Bee's Knees. This one, though, for me, when I first opened it up, it was flat. It needed to open up. It needed to have air in the bottle in order to open up and stuff like that. But honestly, I thought the Havana was going to actually take this blind, but Short Barrel came out on top. I think I got hammered by this sweetness, by this Knob Creek Maple, smoked maple. Oh, God, that stuff is like, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not going to sit there and drink in breakfast or something like that, but that would be perfect on pancakes. I mean, it's straight pancake syrup. You can't tell me any different. If you've ever had this, you know what I'm talking about. It is straight syrup. And it just overpowers everything. So yeah, like I said, it had to open up for me. Normally whenever I open up a Short Barrel or something like that, it's fantastic. don't put that in my blend at the end. Yeah, it'll overpower everything. You're absolutely right about that. Let's just blend these three. How about that? We'll just blend these three together. These were somewhat balanced. That ugh, that Knob Creek, man. All I feel right now is a sugar rush from it. I mean, it's not good. Okay. Not a whole lot of maple coming through on that blend. Okay. Surprising, the maple goes away, and you actually get a lot more oak coming through when you blend these three together. I'm shocked by that. I would have thought that the sweetness would have overpowered it, but I'm getting a lot of wood tannins off of it. Yeah, that blend I wouldn't say is better than them alone. I think that these three alone are great, neat pours. This one, I mean, I don't think I would blend those three together. And obviously, I didn't put that Creek smoked maple in there, or it just tastes like pancake syrup. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Again, I apologize that I think I got the time wrong coming off a vacation, and I just scheduled this for 6 o'clock when I should have scheduled this for 7 o'clock. But I'm gonna run through it one more time, just saying who won. So in this blind, short barrel, Sapsquatch won. Penelope Havana came in second place, and Widow Jane Decadence came in third. And obviously, Knob Creek Smoked Maple shouldn't even have been in the blind. To be honest with you, it's just not a good bottle at all. I would not recommend. Ugh. Need something to get that taste out of my mouth. It's just sugar. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like sweetness coming off of my bourbon and stuff like that, but I really do not like just straight sugars. So I'm gonna grab something that's gonna get a little bit of that taste out of my mouth of this blind. Yeah, Sapsquatch is really really good. This also was really really good. I need to find another bottle of this. I have to find a backup bottle because this one's almost gone. But this Copper and Cast Double Oak, I did a review on it. It's an absolutely fantastic bottle. If you find this is an immediate buy. Get that taste out of my mouth. Oh, that's so good. That one was way better. Awesome. Uh, which which rye barrel did you pick? Did you pick one from Copper and Cast, or did you do from somebody else? Did you do it from Short Barrel? MGP 95.5. Oh, okay. 124 proof. That's a fantastic rye. 10 year. Dang. are you releasing that through a liquor store, or is that something you're releasing online? I partner with a liquor store here locally, and we do store picks and stuff like that through our bourbon club and stuff. But typically, we only sell those through a local chain. Uh, Specs is really big in Texas, and that's usually who we try to partner with. And whenever we're trying to release a barrel or something like that, and we do like three different barrel picks. Currently, distillery only. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, a lot of a lot of people have shied away from MGP, but I still think MGP is still great whiskey. I really have never had a bad 95.5 rye from MGP. I mean, it's there. Let me take that back. There has been one that I've tried that has been ultra funky, and I think that was just the barrel. I think something happened with the wood in that barrel. Maybe they didn't age the wood correctly, or they didn't char it correctly. But there was one MGP barrel that we tried. There you go. Yeah, I'm here in Texas. I don't make it to Ohio very often, but whenever I go to Kentucky, New Riff is right there on the border of Ohio, and sometimes we go over the bridge and stuff like that, and we actually go into Cincinnati and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, I think he might have dropped off. Yeah, looked like he dropped off. One of the ones that we pick a lot of down here with our bourbon club and stuff like that is Treaty Oak. You might be able to get Treaty Oak where you're at, Roy. Uh, they have a brand called Red Handed where they actually that's their sourced one. So they do a lot of picks through MGP and stuff like that. But yeah, you might want to try Treaty Oak. They're pretty good. We do a lot of picks with them. Well, brother, I appreciate you joining, and I'm sorry I got the time mixed up. I'll make sure that I get the time right next week. Next week's probably going to be a cigar blend blind, so I'm going to get that one out. Uh, but I'm going to call it tonight. I appreciate you joining, and sorry I got the time mixed up, but I'll make sure I get the time right next week on the schedule when I schedule this. I think the TikTok scheduling app is a little bit wonky, but I'll make sure that I get it at 7 o'clock. So we'll see you at 7 o'clock next week. You have a good one too. I appreciate your reviews. The latest one was absolutely fantastic, man. Keep it up. Have a good night.